and welcome to Side Character Quest. I'm your host, Eli, and if you're wondering where Ty is, he's not here today, because this is our spooky Halloween special. With me instead of Ty are my three new friends,
Jordan,
Caitlin,
and Tucker.
Right on. Okay, so today... Perfect. And they know their names, and it is good. Okay, so today I've called you all here because I've decided that we're going to take over Side Character Quest forever, and now it's just us four. But actually, in reality, it's Ty's birthday close to Halloween, so I like to do something special for him. And this time, the something special was he doesn't get to play. So... we are just going to do a spooky little session here, and before we get started, how about y'all tell me a little about your characters? So just tell me sort of their names, their class, and anything fun that you want to do.
Are we still going in order, Eli?
Yeah.
Okay, so hi, I'm Jordan, and I will be playing the character Lar Jeagle. Lar Jeagle is a goblin who is also a warlock, and if I'm explaining this in a way that would lead any of the listeners to believe that I don't know a lot about D&D, correct. That's absolutely correct. This is my first time playing, so oopsie in advance.
This is a safe space.
What about my character?
This is a safe space.
Oh,
yes.
Good. Oh, good. I need all the safety I can get because I feel strange. Okay, so Lar is a goblin who... Do you want us to just, tell a little bit about him as well?
Just whatever you want. I mean, Goblin Warlock's fine, or if you want to go into detail, it's cool.
Oh, okay. Very, very brief detail. I live in a cave in the woods by myself, and I am a vet, and I work on animals, but it's sort of like if you need a quick fix that isn't going to look really pretty, but it will do the job. But again, if it's like, oh, well, the other vet, whoever, Richard, is all booked up and he's like the really good vet in town, then you go to Lar in the woods. It's a hike to get there, but it's way less expensive. Again, I will fix your animal, but it's not going to look good. Like, say your dog is hurt. Your dog could, or one of your dog's legs got removed somehow. You bring your dog to me, it would leave with a leg, another leg, a new one, but it might be from a goat. It could be from a bird. But I'm very good at what I do, but it's very haphazard and scrappy. That's it. Is that too much?
No, that's good. Hey, there's no such thing as too much.
Okay.
Well, there is, because, it's 8 o'clock, so it'll get late eventually, but no, you're good. Just come on down to Large Eagle's Discount Veterinarian Superstore.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So Caitlin, tell me a little bit about your character.
Yeah, so I'm playing Maple Muriday Magnolia. She goes by Maple, though, and she's a rogue, a gnome rogue, and she's chaotic evil, or chaotic good, I'm sorry. So she always means really well, but she also likes to have fun, and she likes to wander around and kind of just, find out some mystery stuff. So that's Maple. She's cool. I'm cool. Hello to everyone out there.
Perfect. Love to hear it. Love to hear that she's not chaotic evil and won't be burning the town down.
Chaotic good.
All right. And last but not least, Tucker.
I will be playing Gwenora, who is a half-elf bard. Gwenora goes by Gwyn, kind of just a chill dude who likes playing his slide whistle, but he's not very good at it.
Hell yeah. Love to hear that from a bard.
So does that mean that Gwyn is a BIT, a bard in training?
He's a practiced bard. He's just not he's not musical, but he's musically magic. He's just not musically gifted.
When he does spells, there's sound.
I think that's cool.
But it's not good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool.
You wouldn't want to buy tickets to just listen to him play music, but he can hold his own with magic.
Perfect. And Caitlin touched on this a little bit, but for the purpose of tonight's session or morning or whatever time this podcast comes out, y'all are all part of a paranormal investigation crew, and y'all's name that y'all picked is Mysteriously LLC. where you travel around and investigate different spooky, ooky things. So, yeah, I guess with all that, I can't stall anymore, and we have to actually find out whether or not this story I wrote is good, or if this podcast will never be released and thrown into the garbage of history. So, everyone close your eyes.
Okay.
Done. They're done.
I see multiple eyes open. Come on. Okay, now picture this as we enter our imaginations and start our fun session. Hey everyone, Eli here, just slipping in because we realized after the recording that I never actually gave an explanation about the magical items that I gave to each of the players. For Jordan, playing as Lar Jeagle, I gave him the Ascot of Leadership, which is an orange ascot that can be used once per day to give someone else on their team an advantage on a roll. Now, Jordan made it very clear that Lar would not wear this. He keeps it in his backpack. To Tucker, playing as Gwenora, I gave the prescription glasses of clue finding. Once per day, these glasses can be activated to get an advantage on an investigation check. However, the player character cannot see without their glasses. And to Caitlin, playing as Maple, I gave the Great-ish Dane. This is a blue color with a diamond-shaped tag on it. Once per day, while making an intimidation check, instead of making the check, the item can be activated and the player must roll a d20. On a 15 through 20, a small bipedal Great Dane puppy fills in the collar and successfully intimidates the target. On a 7 through 14, a grown Great Dane fills in the collar and semi-successfully intimidates the target. On a 1 through 6, a grown Great Dane fills in the collar and is super scared, making things more difficult for the party and failing the intimidation check. To unsummon the Great-ish Dane, the player character must feed it a large sandwich or a snack. Alright, I hope that helps explain things, and I hope you enjoy this episode. Alright, starting narration. Doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. Tie into real sound effects, please. Mysteriously LLC, experienced sleuths, detectives, and general mystery solvers, has been called in to the town of Southbend, a sleepy little town known for farmers, crops, and the occasional nap under a shady pine. A message from Sheriff Jaime, the closest thing to law enforcement in this town, has requested help investigating the supposed haunting of a recently abandoned home. It seems that a holy knight who used to live on the outskirts of town went missing over half a year ago, and the locals are claiming that his spirit has returned to resume residence in the home his family has lived in for generations. So, we open up. Y'all can open your eyes again. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
We open up on Mysteriously LLC in their wagon, riding. The sun is starting to come down on the sleepy town of Southbend. In the wagon...
So this takes place at nighttime?
Yes, a little bit of it will. Is that okay?
Well, I wish I would have known, because now I might be too scared to play.
Oh, no.
But I mean, I'm here now, so I guess let's just go ahead.
Hey, the good news is the sun's not down yet, so you got a few hours of daylight left, or like an hour or two. However much makes sense.
Would you say it's like Twilight?
Ooh.
Yeah, and maybe there will be a midnight sun. Is that the new book?
Ooh, yes, it is.
I'm cool. I'm hip with what the kids are reading these days.
I like how both of you, Caitlin and Eli, have both told everyone that you are, in fact, cool. Both of you have announced, hey, listen, I'm cool. So I think it's only a matter of time before that happens to Tucker.
The thing is y'all have not established that y'all are cool yet, so... sorry.
Well, we gotta find the right moment.
Exactly. You know someone's cool because they keep yelling, I'm cool, I'm cool.
Exactly.
I promise.
Okay, anyways, back into the game. Everyone, get back in the game.
Ready.
Back in the game.
Okay, so we see Mysteriously LLC's wagon traveling down a dirt road, starting to get into a little bit of civilization. We're seeing a couple of buildings. In the wagon, go ahead and tell me what would your character be doing? Large Eagle. What is oh my God, Jordan. Jordan. I almost said Jucker. So that's fun.
You know what? That's cool. That's a cool name. Now Tucker and I might not be very cool, but as Jucker, we're pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
There you go. Jordan, what is Large Eagle doing on the wagon?
I know that Large Eagle is definitely not. Well, is the wagon? Is that like a horse-drawn thing, or is it like a mad? Oh, okay. So I know that Large Eagle constantly avoids responsibility at all costs, so I am definitely not driving or steering the horses or whatever they are. So I would assume that I'm maybe sitting shotgun. I don't know, just not saying much, just waiting, I guess.
Okay. Creepy goblin riding shotgun sounds good. Caitlin, what is Maple doing?
Maple's a little antsy. She doesn't really like car rides too much. So she probably was supposed to be sitting in the back somewhere, but she's just kind of looking around, just looking at the cracks and crevices in this van, or not van, it's a wagon. So looking at them big wheels. If it's covered, she's looking at the covered. She's looking at everything, just like maybe like bending like some wood, maybe accidentally breaking something. She's just looking at everything. She can't sit still.
Right on. All right, Tucker, I'm praying that Gwenora is driving. Otherwise, y'all are in big trouble.
Yes, Gwen is always the driver.
All right.
Gwen, he definitely likes to have control of the reins of the wagon.
Okay, thank God there's an adult in charge. Or thank Dungeons and Dragons God.
Thank Lumen.
Thank Lumen, yes. Cool, so just to let y'all know, our first little piece of Dungeons and Dragons mechanics here. So, as is often the case with intrepid young mystery solvers, y'all got your message to come here almost directly after your last mystery. So y'all have been writing just non-stop for all through the night, all through the next day. So everyone's going to start off with 1 point of exhaustion. And for people like me, up until last week, who didn't know what that means, it means that until y'all get a full night's sleep, y'all will have disadvantage on all your rolls.
Oh, great.
Just y'all are tuckered. Well, tired. I don't know if that's insulting to a person named Tucker.
No.
Y'all are pooped. How about that?
Yeah, better word. Fun word.
Well, I have here my notes. This will hopefully prevent you from brute forcing your way through the first part of the investigation. Okay.
So actually,
go for it.
Oh, I was gonna say, I think Gwen would immediately be looking for like a tavern or a place where he can tuck in for the night and grab a drink before bed.
Okay. So you've come to the wrong place for nightlife, sir.
Great.
So it's hard to tell exactly when you entered Southbend. Sometime in the late afternoon, you simply found yourselves surrounded by farms. As you continued south, you noticed a group of tents in a field just before you arrive at a building that matches the description of the sheriff's home/office. This was the place where y'all were told that you could kind of stay for the night. The sheriff has an extra room or two for visitors. I'm sure he is also looking forward to having y'all in on the mystery. So,
hey, Eli.
Yes, Jordan.
Before we go in, because I'm assuming that Mysteriously LLC has been working together for at least a few missions, correct?
Yeah.
I think that Lar can kind of, not just me, but everyone kind of gets an idea of what the other people like, their personalities, traits, etc. So is there a farm nearby the sheriff's station?
Oh yeah, there's actually one directly across from the sheriff's. Yeah.
Okay, and are there any animals at that farm that would easily have access to milk? Because I would like to get some milk from the animals really quick, because there's not a bar nearby, and Lar knows that Gwen would like a drink, so I would like to at least go get 3 little I don't know, things of milk from like a cow or a goat or something, and just bring them over and hand them out. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's been a long trip, and maybe we would all like some warm milk.
Okay, sure. So, directly across the sheriff. So this town is kind of made up of just farmsteads. The sheriff's house is sort of the only. You've passed by one or two homes without like fields. The sheriff's house is one of them. He makes his living being the law. So yeah, you're able to go across the street to a nice little farm. There's some
Yes.
tents in one of the fields. You notice that the farms are kind of gearing up. It's getting to be planting season, so they're kind of gearing up for that. But a kind young man by the name of Juan Hayfree happily sells you some milk.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
And we're stopping the vehicle in order to purchase this milk, correct?
I would assume so, unless Large Eagle just ran.
Okay.
Hopped off the wagon.
I think it's a stop. Yeah, it's like a little field trip.
If we're stopping,
Yeah.
Maple and Large Eagle is going to be buying some milk. Maple's going to take this opportunity to see if there's anything that she can take of value at this shop, because she's just bored, and taking something seems like it would be a little bit fun.
Yeah.
But
yes.
nothing that would like harm this nice farmer, of course, just for funsies.
Okay. Roll me a
Yes.
I guess roll me an investigation check
Right.
to see if you can find anything. I didn't think we'd start off with a criminal crime, but here we are.
I'm bored.
You know, like on Fallout, when you do stuff, it says when people approve or disapprove of it.
Yeah.
There's a pop-up. If this was like happening, if you were like wearing Google glasses or something, and Maple's pop-up, it would say Lar approves.
I got a 14.
A 14?
Yes.
So you're kind of just in a barn. So you see like stuff like halters and tack, and I used to live with horses, so you think I knew more about what was in a barn. There's a nice pair of boots that no one's
you
really
know
watching.
I'm taking those boots because I'm looking down at mine and I'm looking down at those, and those boots are definitely better than mine. So yes, I'm going to be taking those boots.
Okay, so I think you need to roll a stealth check, and I guess I'm gonna roll.
I'm also a rogue.
Yeah, so I guess roll a stealth check. Oh, but with disadvantage because you're tired.
Oh, I am tired.
You're very tired.
Does milk amp up? Does milk make people less tired?
No.
Okay. Good call. Good call. That's
Darn, you
science.
got me because I got a 7.
Okay, the guy. Oh my God! I didn't think I'd have to come up with a character voice this early. He's kind of talking with Large Eagle, selling him some milk, and he's like, hey there, ma'am. Those are Paul's boots. If you could please just step back a little bit from my Paul's boots. He really likes those. He hasn't worn those are his good boots. So if you could please just thank you. I hope you have a lovely night.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just really like these boots. How much are they?
Yeah.
Oh, there's
they're not
something
really for
behind
sale.
you. Look at that.
Good try, ma'am. But I was the private in the local militia, so I am supposed
So
to be
you see
on
that
guard.
thing behind you?
Ma'am, step away. Step away from the boots, please.
Okay. She's gonna keep hold of those boots.
Lar intervenes really quick, and behind Lar's back, out of his bag, he grabs, and I'm using it for this. I grab my ascot, my ascot of leadership, which I can use once per day to give a player advantage because Lar is tired and he's kind of reached the point where it's like, who cares? Just steal the boots. So Lar sneaks in. And Lar asks the farmhand as he's handing Maple the ascot. Very sneakily, Lar asks, "How much for the milk?"
Oh yeah, sir. That's just you know what? Call it on the house. New people in town, new faces. Not so common. So you should just take
Nice.
this milk.
That's cool, man. Love free milk. Get ya.
And I guess Caitlin, roll me a stealth check to see if you can walk out. Now you have disadvantage and advantage, so we're just gonna call it a straight up stealth roll.
Okay,
And,
I just rolled a 19, so that's without any pluses
Yes.
or anything. So
Yeah, you have a pair of boots that are too big for you because you are a gnome.
That's awesome. Awesome.
I'm gonna put some tissue in there. It's fine. They'll fit.
Okay, so now do you want to go talk to the sheriff, your employer?
Yeah, I'm ready now.
After
That's
doing
fine. But we But we all are drinking milk at this point, right?
Yes, you walk in with some of
Great.
the Hayfree's finest dairy milk from dairy cows.
Is it cow or is it? Okay, cool.
Yes,
cool,
it's
cool,
gonna be cows.
Okay, that's
magic cows, but
Ooh.
it's just milk. Fantasy cows.
Does the milk look any different at all?
No,
Does the milk look
no, it's just milk.
just regular milk, huh?
Yeah, it's.
You think it would look different being?
It looks like regular milk. It's chocolate flavored.
That's cool. So it's like Crystal
And that's
Pepsi.
side character. Yeah, and that's side character quest canon now.
Oh, sweet. Oh, that's really cool because it's like Crystal Pepsi tastes like Pepsi, doesn't look like it. Crystal Milk tastes like chocolate milk, doesn't look like it, does it?
Exactly. It's delicious.
Oh, that's a really heady thing that you just. That's a really heady concept, and that's really cool.
Yeah, get in here. This is just part of the fantasy and the wonderment that you'll be experiencing tonight. Okay, so do you go to the sheriff's office?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
After committing your crime?
It was fun.
Okay,
It was all
so-
fun.
So, how do you do this? You're just busting in? You gonna knock on the door? You gonna stand until someone comes out?
Lar definitely does not knock.
Maple is gonna kind of investigate the area. She's always looking around, so she's just gonna make sure that there's no one around. Like, we're just at the sheriff's office. Actually, we can just kind of go in. It's pretty chill, right?
Yeah. There's because his home is attached to his office, but there is like a door that is used for official business.
Oh,
And it's not too late. It's like late afternoon, so you can expect
cool.
that he'll still be up and working.
oh hell yeah! Maple's just gonna walk straight in.
Okay, so you walk in, and you just got to scroll down to my sheriff's office, past the stealing boots encounter that I had planned.
Maple looks really good right now, by the way.
What do the boots look like?
They're burgundy. Sorry.
They're burgundy. Perfect. Yeah, they're nice boots. They're like sort of like town gathering boots. You know, those are his nice ones that he bought just for the occasion. For an occasion. You kind of get the feeling that there's not many occasions in Southbend because these boots are not very worn in. So
It might be a while before he notices they're gone.
exactly.
Yeah. Well, time for the big meeting. Hey, once a year, where are my yearly boots?
Them's my yearly boots.
Them's my
Okay, so
yearly boots.
So you walk in and you see two men. One is a man. He sort of looks like he's in his early to mid 40s. He's got a bit of a paunch, dark colored hair. He's got that sort of body that's been built from easy living. But you can tell in his eyes he's kind of been through some things, especially lately. And he seems to be in a discussion with an older human, tan. You kind of get a real farmer vibe from him. I have here the description: an older human male, tan from years spent in the fields, but with eyes that show a deeper cunning than that of a simple farmhand. Because when I wrote this, I had no chill, apparently. So...
Creepy farmer.
So, you hear the older man say, "Now listen here, Jaime. It's about time to be planting crops, and that building hasn't been lived in since that fool went missing about 6 months ago. Now, if you want to keep it standing, that's up to you, but I say we put it to work. We tear down that building, we plant some new crops, and I think that's the best thing to do for our town here." The other man with the dark hair, a little bit younger, but not young. "Joe, we've talked about this. We can't... I think it'd be better to rent it to the Lumineers. They're here doing their investigation. I think that's best." And then he notices y'all walk in, and he says, "Joe, can we talk about this some other time? I have other business." "Jaime, I don't think that there's any reason to keep this conversation going. Just let me tear it down. I got a few strong men and some crowbars. We can just pull this down." "Later, Joe, later." And then the man looks up. "Well, hey there, folks. Y'all must be Mysteriously LLC. The Congress Monastery told me y'all'd be coming. Joe, go on. And Joe kind of, the older farmer, kind of makes a sound as he kind of shoves past you and out the door. The sheriff, who you now know to be the sheriff, looks to you and says, I know y'all had a long ride here. I can have someone take care of your horse and your wagon. Can I get you anything? Some tea, perhaps? I see y'all got some of that good hay-free milk, but maybe a little sugar for it or something?
Large just shakes his head and then shows him the milk and gestures like, hello.
I gotcha. All right, looks like y'all all got some milk. So, well, y'all are here to investigate the old Sir Roderick's old house. Y'all got any questions? What kind of information do you have? The only information you have is that there's a haunted house for you to investigate.
I'm gonna say, Gwen's gonna step forward and ask a couple questions.
Hit me with it.
Sir, I heard you mention previously that another group was investigating called the Lumineers.
Yeah. Well, they're not investigating the house so there was a man who used to live here, Sir Roderick. He's a good kid. He was my deputy, and he had some connections with the High Church of Lumen out at the Congress Monastery. He was sort of their knight. His father's the high priest, so after he went missing, the high priest thought it best to shine some of Lumen's light out here. So I don't know if you saw over at the Hayfreeze farm those tents that were pitched. The Lumineers are some of their men and women here investigating Roderick's disappearance. I need someone to investigate the house, which is a whole different matter, but I'm kind of tied up in helping the Lumineers and trying to keep Farmer Joe from tearing down the house, and yeah, it's just a mess.
I see. I was mostly curious about whether or not we'd be running into or crossing paths with another investigator group.
Oh, well, you're free to go and chat with them. Like I said, Sir Roderick had connections with the Church of Lumen, so maybe they might have some information for you, but honestly, they shouldn't be investigating. They don't really have much interest in the home past the possibility of me renting it to them while they're here. But I don't feel right about renting a house that may or may not have a presence, you know?
Of course. Is there anything else you could tell us about the house?
Well, the house has been in that family for generations. I don't know how much you know about the Church of Lumen, but generally there's a paladin, a knight, whatever you want to call them. They kind of live here, and then after they have a son who's willing to take up the hammer, they move up to the Congress Monastery and take over as the High Priest of Lumen. So I think the house was built for Sir Roderick's great, and he's counting on his fingers. Great. I don't know how many greats, but I believe the name was Leoric. But it's only been lived in by Leoric's descendants ever since, as far as I know. Yeah, it's just a pretty chill house, but few weeks ago, some people were walking by it, said they saw some strange images, some strange lights and sounds, and people who've gone in have just come running, screaming out. During the day, it looks perfectly normal, but at night, it gets, and then he looks dead into the camera. Spooky.
Wonderful, thank you. Thank you so much.
Now, if you ask me, I think it's just people nervous, you know, keep this to yourselves, but I have it on good authority that there's been some strange happenings in the woods, but I think that people are just taking whatever's going on in the woods and putting it on the house, and they say it's Sir Roderick come back from the grave, but, if anyone earned rest in Lumen's light, it's that boy right there. So,
one more question about the house, if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
Would there perhaps be any record of of the house, blueprints or layouts stored by any of the town's records, so that we could have a general understanding of what we're walking into?
Eli stumbles as he tries to. Well. Nope. Well, I mean.
Fantastic. Off to bed then.
I've been in the house a few times. It's a standard layout. You got a living room and a kitchen, and upstairs is the bedroom. I've been in it a couple times. Yes, Jordan.
No, that's Lar raising his hand.
Yes, sir, Mister. I'm sorry. I have been incredibly rude. My name is Sheriff Jaime. I am the law in these parts. I assumed y'all were Mysteriously LLC because I was told to expect a goblin, and that could be super racist of me. So, yes, Mr. Sir.
Don't matter nothing about my name. You got a farm next to that house? Fixing to get some more milk if we're going to be poking around.
Well, Roger didn't have he had a little small little one-stall stable in the back, but he didn't really. It's where he kept his horse. This is a good horse. Claire's got it now, I think, somewhere. But I mean, there's plenty of farms between here and there. So,
well, I'm just looking out for our team, wondering if it's worth us taking these glasses there. Maybe if there's milk on the way. If there's not, we'll leave these here.
Gwen's gonna loudly sip his milk while this is happening.
I drank all mine.
Maple definitely looks at Lar and's like, yeah, this guy's thinking. This guy's smart. He knows a question to ask.
I gotta say, I didn't have milk-based mystery on my list here. Well, yeah. There's plenty of farms, and I'm sure they'll appreciate you bringing your own glass for sure.
Okay. All right, because Gwen usually handles all the dealings, the payments and the whatevers and the, who cares? For real, who cares? But I also don't want I don't know how much we're getting paid, if we're getting paid, what we're getting paid. I just want to make sure we're hydrated along the way, and what's better than fresh, warm milk? You know what I mean?
Okay, first of all, have y'all ever had milk straight out of the cow?
No.
Because
yes.
I have. It's horrifying. I got a big glob of cream, and you think, ooh, yeah, cream, so good, so sweet. It's not.
Ooh.
You don't expect solids in your milk.
Ooh.
Oh.
But they're there.
No, it straight up tastes like if grass were a drink.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
It's gross. Yeah, it's a little
you
gross.
You really want to boil the shit out of it before you drink it. Anyways. Ty, go ahead and put that milk talk in the bleeps. Well, yeah, of course, we're paying you, as well as room and board while you're here. We got about the agreed upon payment, which is 50 gold. Is that? Eli doesn't know how much would be a normal payment would be. 50 gold.
Sure.
Yep. Cool. Perfect. Good. Yes.
I literally couldn't care less. That's a Gwen thing.
All right. Well, hey. Seems like you and me will get along just fine, sir.
Gwen, how are we splitting 50 gold between the three of us? You know what I mean?
Well,
it's 60 gold. 60 gold is what I meant to say.
Cool. That's cool.
I bet it was in the contract. It's got to be easily divisible by 3.
Yeah. I couldn't care less. I don't care. But Gwen does, and I care that Gwen cares.
We're each actually going to get 15 gold apiece, and the remaining 15 is for wagon maintenance.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's you gotta have that overhead, that smart economics. Well, I know y'all's MO, how y'all like to operate. Y'all probably want to go and see the old house tonight while the spooky things are happening, and then so it's just down the road. If you just keep going around the bend, that's why we call it Southbend. Down to the south, there's a bend. Go around the bend, pass a few farms. You might pass by Farmer Joe on the way there. Don't pay him no mind.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
Did you say that joke just for us, or you tell that joke to everybody?
Well, y'all are the first people to visit here since Lord Cedric came down.
Nice.
So it's just y'all.
That's cool, man. That's a joke just for us three. That's a memory we all have now.
Just a little milk talking jokes with the boys and girl.
I love it, man. That's cool.
This is just some of the old Southbend hospitality that you can expect around these parts.
You're cool, man.
Just, it's not even really a joke. It's just there's a bend to the south, and that's why it's called.
Yeah.
Anyways,
while they're having this conversation, or while you guys are having this conversation,
dude, are you gonna rob the sheriff?
Well, Maple's just gonna see if there's anything of value laying around that she might be able to take.
Okay, roll an investigation check with disadvantage because you're sleeping.
Okay.
I'm now very glad that I gave you all a disadvantage on everything for your first night.
All right. And let's see. 17.
That's with disadvantage?
Yeah, I rolled pretty good this time.
Are you sure?
And I'm a rogue.
Okay, well, yeah, I guess you look around, and it's, sheriff's office. There's a club and a crossbow and a few crossbow bolts. They got dust on them. You can tell that they really haven't seen much use over the years.
Do they have any good, metal on them?
The crossbow bolts have, iron tips.
Okay, seems like fun to throw around. All right, okay. I think I can take that.
It's just a crossbow bolt?
Yeah.
So, okay, I guess
sounds like fun.
Roll me a stealth check with disadvantage against his passive perception. This is insane. This is a crazy thing that we're doing.
18.
Yes, there we go. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, fuck, I guess. Yeah, okay, well, you now have 5 crossbow bolts that are about your size and height that you have somehow slid into your boots. They're just poking out your boots.
You want to know the best part of it? So they're like my height, right?
Yeah, maybe a little bit shorter.
Okay, so they're going to be in my boots and then up my shirt and pants. So it's going to be a stiff rod on my body. So I have to walk really stiffly.
Yeah, it looks...
But I'm super stealth still. It's super cool.
It looks great. Holy shit. Okay, so he says, now y'all can leave y'all's stuff here, and I can throw them in the guest rooms for you if you'd like. And like I said, I can take your cart around back, sort of feed and water your horse. Niffy's asleep, so I can't really ask her help. Yeah, and all I ask is my daughter here, Niffy. She hasn't been feeling too well lately, so if y'all could just kind of, when y'all are around, try to keep the volume down a little bit. Don't make too much noise. She needs her sleep. She's a growing young girl.
Hey, man, we'll be quiet and stuff, but if we want to get a little bit loud, for whatever reason, we are your guests, so we will get loud a little bit. I bet you we won't. I don't think we will. We don't typically do, but if we do, can't help it.
We do reserve the right to get loud.
We're your guests, man.
Well,
also, I don't care if you take the horse back. Take the horse. Take the horse. Do whatever you want with the carriage, but don't touch the horse. We'll feed it. We'll do that. Take the wagon back. Whatever you got to do, but hands off the horse.
All right. So do you want me to leave the horse tied to the cart or put her in the stable?
Figure that out. You're gonna have to figure that part out. Just don't touch the horse. You understand?
We're taking the horse with us to the house.
Yeah.
And we'll leave the cart for you to put away.
Gosh, so you'll be taking the cart, do that? Okay, that's perfectly fine. Well, there's feed and water in the back in the stable, and y'all had noticed a little stable set up, we'll call it a little pasture, a little free range pasture there. It's just my house is y'all's while y'all are here.
Oh,
any help?
I am so happy for you to say that, Sheriff. I'm very hungry. This milk made me hungry. Do you have fixings for a sandwich by chance?
She might be little, but man, she could eat 15, 16 sandwiches at once. That's cool, dude. You don't see that too much. There's little things in life you don't really you don't think about. A little lady eating 15, 16 sandwiches at once. That's weird, dude. It's cool, man, but it's weird.
I can't solve a mystery on an empty stomach. I'm hungry.
Yes, ma'am. We got all the fixings for sandwiches in the pantry. Do you want me to fix you sandwiches and leave them out for you when you get back, or you just want?
I would like it now.
Well,
I'm kind of hungry. Meow.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so I guess Sheriff Jaime goes and fixes a sandwich.
Sweet. So he's leaving us.
Did anyone else want a sandwich?
Nope.
And again, he's leaving us in this room unattended.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, perfect.
Is there anything better to steal? Like, can I investigate the room to see anything else? Anything shiny, edible? Shiny and edible is usually what Maple likes.
Oh, there is definitely like some chocolate chip cookies.
Oh man, I'm taking those. Back pocket for sure. They're gonna get warm and melty, but that's how Maple likes it.
All right, the sheriff comes in with the sandwich and he hands it to you, and then he sits down and he's like, well, y'all just good luck there, be careful. Like I said, I think this is all a hoax, so y'all just but be careful. I believe y'all figure out the truth. And he reaches down to the plate and he's like, y'all ever just have cookies and you think you have one left, and it's like, nope, you already ate it?
Oh man, all the time.
Yeah, that's a cool metaphor, dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
It is a metaphor.
We'll split. We'll get out of here, but before we get back, who knows how long it'll be. Why don't you make a couple sandwiches for our horse, if that's cool?
Your horse eats Yeah, okay, yep. I'll make some sandwiches for the horse. Yes,
not
sir.
a weird request. Not that weird, man. Horses get hungry, too.
All right. Wait, Caitlin, when Maple was handed the sandwich, did you eat it or did you put it in your bag? Was
Maple only given one sandwich?
You only asked for one sandwich.
Oh, okay.
He's not going to make 15 sandwiches.
Then Maple's going to look down at this one sandwich and think about how it's really not going to be enough, but she's going to eat that whole thing right on the spot, for sure. 2 bites.
Holy, well, I did not expect that. Wow. Well, I guess good luck, and as Sir Roderick himself would have said, never fear to act, though caution is wise. I do not know what it means, but he said it a lot, so good luck out there, fellas. All right, and so y'all are leaving the sheriff's to go check out my haunted house.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's all I need to hear is story progression.
And so we're gonna unhitch the horse from the carriage and walk it down to the house with us.
Yeah.
I thought y'all were gonna take the
Fully
carriage.
expecting the sheriff to put the carriage away without a horse for when we return.
Carriage is
Are we all just going to hug each other as we're going on this horse? Like all 3 people sitting on the horse?
Lar is just going to be walking off the horse, but I'm just glad the horse is with us.
Okay.
Gwen will ride the horse with you.
Oh, okay, cool. We're going to take this horse together.
This is cute. Are y'all going slow enough so that large eagle can just walk beside, or are y'all...
I imagine that the horse is actually like matching Lar's pace. So we're just kind of like meandering down this road.
Hey, can we name our horse really quick?
Yeah, I wish you would.
I would love to do that.
Name the horse. Tucker, name the horse.
Me name the horse?
Yeah, you said you would love it.
Wait.
I would love for us to
Tucker,
do that.
first name.
Okay, Caitlin.
Tucker, what's its first name?
Oh, yeah, first name, Tucker.
Ron.
Caitlin.
Caitlin, middle name.
Jeez.
Jordan, last name.
Trotsman.
Ron Cheese Chot.
Mr. Ron Cheese Trotsman. Ron Cheese Trotsman. I expect
RCT.
this on side character quest merch one day.
RC for short, man. RC for short.
Give me what's it look like? What kind of color? What breed?
I don't know about color and breed, but I do know that RC was dropped off at Lar's vet cave. And it was perfectly fine. It was just sick, but it was kind of abandoned there. So Lar took it in. But Lar couldn't help himself. Like I had to add an animal part to it. So just on its neck, it does have like really big wings on its neck, but like they're not big enough to do anything. It's like, they're like maybe, if it's a standard size horse, they're maybe like, I don't know, like falcon size wings, like 14, 15 inch wings on the neck. They're superfluous, but they're cool to look at.
Purely aesthetic.
They're just sewn onto it? Like sewn on, like are they permanent attachments? Yeah. That is, okay, let's talk about this. So this happened when the horse was a baby.
No. Horse
Horse
was in whatever, like
A teen
Mr.
horse?
Trotsman.
Yeah,
sorry.
it was like a teen. It was like a teen horse. It was a teen RC, and then I added the wings because I didn't know why it was there, because it was I didn't know it was abandoned. There was no note, so I was like, "There's nothing wrong with the horse. Maybe they want wings on the neck." So I just put wings on the neck.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, I just went with logic.
And then they didn't want it back, so.
Yeah, so then now it's ours.
Those wings are definitely rotten at this
That's okay.
point, unless you've been using magic to preserve them.
Well, Lar doesn't. How do I put this? Lar is a super good vet, but he's also apathetic. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So the wings
Yeah,
are
okay.
good and they're functional, but they don't do anything because the horse is so large. But the wings will flap around a little bit, not a lot. It's kind of like weird to look at when they do flap, but they're there.
I need you to know I hate this. I absolutely hate this, but it's good. It's good. It's fine. Yep. It's something. All right. So you have your weird winged horse. You pass through by 2 farms. There's the small bend in the road that you kind of go around. There's an old church. And then sort of down a small hill from the old church, you reach the last house on the road. It's an old house. No one seems to be there. The sun has set. It is now nighttime, the spookiest of times. A good moonlight going, full moon, we'll say. Starry. It's real pretty, out here in the country. Getting those good country smells, like hay and horse poop and stuff like that.
Yummy.
The good smells.
The Southbend bouquet, they call it.
That's what they call it. That's what they call it. You were able to stop by another farm and get a refill on milk.
Yes.
So you've got your good traveling milk.
Could it have been goat this time?
No goat. Sorry. Oh,
Can I roll that it might have been a goat or just another animal with milk?
yeah, just roll an animal handling check, but it's disadvantaged because you're tired.
I feel like I have good animal handling, don't I?
I think so.
I have a +3, so I roll a d20 +3, but I have disadvantage.
Yeah, so you roll 2 d20s, take the lowest number.
Okay, hold on. Okay, 7, 13 +3, 16. So 10.
16? Okay.
Because I got because my first one was a 7.
Gotcha. So a 10, it's horse milk.
Okay, that's
Horse
fine.
milk.
Weird,
Yeah.
but fine. And I wanted it to be a little thing because I know that we're tired and whatever. And like now, as we're walking, I would like to think we're all talking about how the flavor of the horse milk, like the differences between this and the cow's milk, and which one we prefer, and we're comparing the two.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Which flavor do you prefer?
I don't know. This will be a little thing for us. Gwen, Maple, what y'all think about horse milk?
Gwen's like swirling it around his glass and smelling it. It's kind of sweet, but not as sweet as the chocolate milk, of course.
I like them both. They both coat my throat pretty nicely, and yeah, I like them. I guess if I were to throw one at someone, I would choose the horse milk.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm with
Yeah.
you. I'm with you both.
I feel like horse milk would be great for baking, honestly. It just seems like it'd be good for baking.
That's cool, man. Yeah, I'll get you. All right, just wanted to check.
I'm getting more earthy notes in the horse. You could tell when it's in the glass too. It's a little bit more,
Yeah, glassy.
You didn't get this from Ron, did you? This isn't Ron cheese milk, is it?
No.
No. It is. This is milk. Horse milk. Horses bred for milk.
Oh,
Is Ron cheese bred for milk?
Might be.
Ron cheese, the milkin' Pegasus.
Ron cheese is raunchy milk.
Oh,
Ron cheese. Yeah, that's good.
Boom.
That's really good. Yeah, maybe when there's a lull in business, when we're not getting a lot of calls, we just sell Ron cheese milk.
That is.
So would it be fair to say that when you failed that investigation check for a farm with a different animal. You didn't find one, so you just milked Ron real quick.
Yeah.
Yep, I think that's exactly what happened.
All right, cool.
Real quick. And I do, and that one, because we didn't get it from another farm, that was purely so we could play a small game and pass the time while we were going to the play. So it was like, well, we're going to have fun. Let's just get some horse milk from Ron Cheese Milk.
Brilliant.
Exactly.
Law, you've outdone yourself.
Okay, so nighttime. You go past a couple farms, around the bend. There's an old church. You go down the hill from the old church, and you reach the house. You've all got your horse milk. You have discussed the pros and cons of horse milk versus chocolate cow milk. And you have arrived at the home. So there's a front door and a back door. They both kind of lead to the same floor. What do y'all just walk on in, or what do you do?
Gwyn is going to hop down from the horse and immediately say, okay, gang, let's split up and look for clues.
Maple's on a horse, and Maple's small. She's small little gnome. So she's gonna wait for assistance from someone to get off the horse. And she's not gonna say anything. She's just gonna like put out like a hand and like her shiny boot and like wave it around, like, "Hey, I'm up here."
As Maple is putting out her hand, Lar, with his left hand, is finishing the milk because Gwyn just said that super cool catchphrase. And is helping Maple off the horse, and I'm chugging the rest of the milk, and as soon as I get done, I burp a little bit, and I do a little burp, and man, I hate when you say that stupid stuff.
Oh, this is why I like some character development, some conflict.
Man, say something cooler than that. Pick a new one.
I mean, Jinkies, why? What could I say?
I don't know, something cool, man. Something that's gonna hype us up. Saying gang and let's all look at the stuff. It's like, man, it makes me tired. And I'm sure it makes Maple tired. She ain't gonna say nothing, I bet. Say something cooler than that.
Let's get down to business, guys.
That's better. Say one more. Come on.
Who's ready to solve some curiosities?
That's what
friends.
I'm talking about. That's way cooler than that. That's cool.
Lovely. Wonderful.
See? You had it in you the whole
Large
time.
Eagle is cranky.
When you're really outdoing yourself this time. That was a really good one.
Large Eagle's cranky when he's tired.
Thanks to the Joy Drops for the use of Not Drunk as our intro and outro music. Find them at thejoydrops.com. You can find us at sidecharacterquest.com, at SCQ Podcast on Twitter, or by email at sidecharacterquest@gmail.com.
The Scavengers Network.
Creator-driven,
community-focused,
Treasured content.
do you wish your life was a little more spooky?
Well, what the heck? Hello, everyone. My name is Jordan Reed.
and I'm Lindsay Reed.
And this is Spooky Spouses, a podcast about ghosts and stuff.
Tall tales.
Although we went to dinner last night and you told the lady on our wait list that our name was Cradge. Was it Cradge?
Creepy cryptids.
There.
Or Pizza Rat. Pizza Rat is pizza and a rat.
Yeah, it's double delicious.
He's a rat with pizza. It's like,
Yeah.
oh man.
Thank God there hasn't been a corn dog rat.
Or you'd be eating that
I
rat.
think, you know what? I think in my defense, if someone was like, you ate a live rat? I'd say, well, it was holding a perfectly good corn dog.
Monstrous goofs.
Well, you could probably just put a video because like our tombstones will probably just be like videos replaying. They'll be like memes or GIFs.
Yeah.
Our tombstones will probably just be GIFs. when we
That's one of the coolest things you've ever said.
A spooky
Sorry, there's something stuck in my throat that whole time. Spooky Spouses, a part of the Scavengers Network and VidiSpace. New episodes every Monday, wherever you get your podcasts.
This is just gonna all just be bloop stuff.
Okay.
I'm recording.
Same.
I
Also
am recording. Cool.
For real this
Okay,
time.
let's do it. Let's do 3 rounds around. I think that should be enough. 1,
2,
All right.
3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9,
10.
11.
12.
Okay, we should be good. There was just a very loud sound outside my apartment. Hoping it's not gunshots. Let's do this. Oh God, how do
That
I?
was a sound effect that somebody had. They were like, sound check complete.
Nope. I live in not a great part of town, and hopefully my dog's not freaking out right now. Okay, so anyways, all right. Oh, geez, how do I do this? Okay. Oh my God, character voices ahead of time. That's what I should have done. Well, now you
Keep that
listen
in time.
here, Jaime. Huh? Oh no, please don't. Please. But whatever. Do what you will, Ty. We have no control over what Ty does or doesn't take out. Oh God, this is too much pressure. No, I got this. And then a dog barked, and it was great.
Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, y'all basically hold on. I have all these notes because I listened to all these episodes recently. So you kind of go down a little hill. Nope, hold on.
Up a little hill.
Okay, here we. No, you're gonna go down a small. So there's then a little a little. Let me start over. Everyone, give me a minute. Everyone, chill out. Chill out.
Just chill.
Okay, I have lost the video chat. Gonna leave the room. I have lost my internet.
Did Eli just leave the thing?
We lost him.
Did he hate us talking about the horse?
He must have hated the horse milk bit.
Oh no, we got to get him back. Eli, do we just yell? Does it work if you just yell?
It works. That's how it happens.
Hold on, I'm gonna send him a message, and I'm still recording.
I'm still recording.
Hey, Eli, Ty, everything is fine. Don't worry about a thing. Eli, are you okay? Do you need to come back to the room? Thanks. We all miss you a lot, and we hope you're okay. This is a voice message.
Mention that we'll stop talking about horse milk.
And
That'll confuse Ty.
Tucker wanted me to let you know that we will stop talking about horse milk, and Tucker also said that that would confuse Ty, and he's absolutely right. Caitlin, do you have anything you want me to tell Ty?
Tell Ty I say hi.
Caitlin says hi.
And the milk bit, keep it in.
Ty, don't take out the milk stuff. Okay. Bye. Lost internet, keep recording. Oh, we are.
All right, let's keep this milk bit going.
Okay. So you were saying it was good in the glass. Oh, hey, Eli. Wait, Eli's frozen again.
Oh my
He's
gosh!
frozen.
Y'all,
Oh,
this is my
no.
nightmare.
Unlike our warm milk.
Can you hear me? Hello?
Eli
Can you
kind
hear
of
me?
looks like when. Yes, we can hear you.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is my nightmare.
Uh-oh, I don't think he can hear us.
I don't know what happened. My internet.
Oh.
No, I can hear you.
Ooh.
Yep, I can hear you. Okay, give me
cool.
5 seconds. I'm so sorry.
Are you still
don't know what
recording?
happened to my internet. Yeah, I'm still recording. I'm going off of like the free
Okay, cool.
Xfinity internet that's nearby. So I'll be right back.
Okay.
Ooh.
Do we?
I feel like
Go ahead, Caitlin.
Eli would be like I feel like Eli would be a really good Obi-Wan Kenobi, like a young Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Anyone else?
could totally see that.
I could see that. Like, put him in some robes, give him a saber.
There was something about Eli's face when he was frozen, his stern, furrowed brow, that reminded me of the original little avatar in the PC version of Doom. like the 1995 version of Doom. There was something. It was mostly just from here to here, but it really reminded me of Doom. Did anyone play that as a kid? Am I aging myself?
I did not play the original Doom.
It was scary.
I wasn't into the scary games. I just played Pokemon.
Yeah, that's fine.
I loved Pokemon.
Oh my god, yeah.
But I
Game Boy Color.
I did like the scary video games when those started coming out.
Ew. I can't even watch them. My boyfriend plays them, and I literally can't watch them. It's too spooky. I can't do the spooky.
There's a lot to those horror video games. Like some are like gratuitous, and like they're very, very scary. Oh, it just got so loud. And then
that was scary.
And I saw Eli running past the door.
I know. He left the door open and we could watch him just run back and forth in panic.
There he is. Hey, Eli. Well, the recording's still going, and I think it's just me here. Eli is switching his internet. Ty went to get a drink, and Caitlin also went to get a drink. And behind Caitlin and Ty, where they're sitting, there are pictures. Caitlin, there's a picture of a dog right behind her head that was hidden, which is a surprise. And then behind Tucker, I think I said Ty. Behind Tucker is a large picture of a man who kind of looks like a very sickly Tom Green. And there's a cat also that was hidden behind Tucker's head, which, is strange. It's a metaphor if you think about it. The faces that are hidden behind are human faces. And in the case of Tucker, there's a cat and a human head. Now, Tucker's back, and he's sitting down, and he has a drink. Tucker, I didn't notice that you had a cat right behind you.
Yes, that's Queenie.
Hi, Queenie.
Okay, I am here. I am so sorry, y'all.
I don't care.
My internet. The good news is all of that can get edited out with the power of Ty. Oh, hell yeah, Caitlin's got something to drink. Fucking slam it back, Tucker. Oh, a cat!
I have nothing cool in this office.
I have a picture of me meeting Mark Hamill.
What?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, wait, can I see it?
Didn't you just say that you thought Eli reminded you of young Mark Hamill?
Obi-Wan. No, Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan. That's awesome.
Whoa.
There he is.
Oh my god. That's so cool.
How tall is he in real life? Oh, he can't hear.
He's like about my size, my height.
Okay.
Not super tall, about average height. Yeah.
Okay.
How tall are you?
I am like 8 feet tall.
Wow. That's what I thought. I
average.
couldn't see like...
It's average human. I don't have anything cool here. I have a picture... Oh, speaking of horses. No, that's weird.
That's fair. Okay. So anyways, Ty, you will edit all that out, I'm sure.
Except for the horse milk bit.
Except for the horse milk bit, you do need to keep in the horse milk bit. Good luck. Okay, so let me scroll down to my notes.
And Ty,
everything's falling apart.
Don't get rid of the secrets that I was confiding in you in. Please don't get rid of those.